This is from Dinarland Highlights. Okay, Mark Z. Question. Iraq also said yesterday they were going to not float the new rate. That would manage it. Answer. That's how I understand it. Managed and not float. Fixed to an asset standard that is a good indicator for us. Iraqi contacts are still looking for Saturday morning and still believe we are right in the middle of it. One contact is diplomatic and one works in the finance ministry. A couple contacts are business contractors, one from Australia, and they are working in Iraq. Question. Are you looking for RV tomorrow? Answer. Not tomorrow. I am looking at the next day or week or two. Things are definitely ramping up. Okay, Adam, Montana, after a series of unsuccessful attempts at appointing a prime minister, Kazemi RV Kazami is approaching only 2 short months in office, but he's seriously kicking butt. We don't have an HCL agreement yet, so we don't have an RV, but we are getting close. Kazami is possibly the first political figure in a position to have a real chance at getting the HCL to pass. One of the reasons is stated on Wikipedia fairly well. Quote, Al-Kazemi was a vocal appointment to the dictatorship of Saddam Hussein regime. He left Iraq in 1985 to Iran, then Germany, and settled in the United Kingdom and lived in exile for several years, yet is not affiliated with any of the Iraqi political parties. The HCL is a very polarized topic. In order for it to come together, a couple of opposing parties have to agree on it, and a neutral party as mediator is the best way to go. These topics will get you up to speed on the rest of the story quickly. Number 1, Kazemi is not a Kurd. He's not one of them, but the Kurds are supporting him. This has monumental potential. Number 2, Iran has lost their power. The Iran factor that has held Iraq back in the past is just that, the past. Number 3, Kazemi has reported his picks, and Parliament should rubber stamp them next week. This is progress. They may not vote every one of them in, but 80% will be enough to move forward. Number 4, Parliament is working. Life is good. Things in the desert look positive. Okay, from Jeff, there's 2 things they got to do for the rate change. 7 ministers of the cabinet complete that agreement with Kurdistan and sign off on it. They're most likely to complete those the same week. The reason why they didn't do it today, it's real simple. It's because they have a rate change date already set and scheduled. It's done. The last remaining items, they're theoretically the linchpin for the rate change. What they're going to do is finish these items in closer proximity to the timing of the rate change. When you see these items, they're confirmation that the rate change is about to happen. You're right on the edge of the rate change. This rate change is not going into July. It's happening in the second half of June. The date is right in front of your eyes. Okay, foot forward. RV won't ever be on a Friday, not in Iraq. Friday is their holy day there. Nothing happens on that day. Question. So what is a good day for the VND? Answer. Really any day. Likely not a Friday either. At this point, in my opinion, this should happen in June. They want to do a ton of things economically July 1st, and they need an RV for all of it. And that's all for now. Thanks for tuning in.